So we gotta talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, because I'm seeing all this rumbling on X about how the game is gonna be woke, and, obviously it is, and, it's still gonna make money. In fact, this might be the biggest video game release of all time. So welcome back to Words Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle, and yeah, if you hadn't heard, if you hadn't seen, we got Grums here. Rockstar and GTA are cooked with DEI, and Demian exposes Rockstar Game Studios completely DEI infested. Will it affect GTA 6? And look, I got nothing against Demian or anything like that, but this isn't really exposed. Like this is all game studios nowadays, and get woke. Here's the secret, guys. Get woke, go broke. As awesome as it is, there's a level to it. Some things are just too big to fail. They're never going to see any sort of radical loss in income just because of wokeness. And Grand Theft Auto is that. I mean, this is the first Grand Theft Auto game in a decade, give or take. It's one of the most famous franchises of all time. It appeals to quite literally every market. I mean, children play these games even though they shouldn't be. Adults of all different races, sexual orientations, genders, creeds, religion, whatever. Casuals play it. Hardcore gamers play it. It's one of the top selling franchises and most name recognizable franchises of all time. So while the studio is completely infested with DEI, so is every studio. I don't see what's why that's any shock for Rockstar. And Demian and Francisco Solbot go deep with their video and article on the studio by That Part Plays Network. The detail and breadth of DEI, now renamed DIB, diversity, inclusion, and belonging, are staggering at the studio. Are they? Again, nothing about anything going on in any of these studios should be surprising or staggering. Now, that doesn't mean give up. That doesn't mean don't fight against it. Obviously, that is a problem. It's a problem that's going to continue to face gaming. It's a problem that we need to address. But I don't see why we're acting like this is so out of the realm of normal or possible for Grand Theft Auto 6. Just because the previous Grand Theft Auto games have been witty and irreverent and full of the sort of things that, we miss from the mid-2000s. Yeah, we don't live in the mid. It sucks, but let's be honest, we don't live in the mid 2000s anymore. And I covered GTA 6 probably around a year ago. It must have been around a year ago because it was about the October 7th sort of stuff. When that first trailer leaked, and everyone was divided on it then because you saw a bunch of at least I did my video because I made a video on this. A bunch of the hashtag free Palestine people throwing a fit and freaking out because there was an Israeli flag in the trailer at one point or another, I guess. I didn't even notice it until I saw, again, all the Free Palestine people freaking out about it and thought that was kind of hilarious. Key staff, including the founder, left in 2021. Dan Alzer and Unsworth and Laszlo Jones, the ones who make Rockstar what it is, suddenly all left. Shortly after, a boatload of DEI was installed in the studio. HR, talent acquisition, and Demian names, posts, receipts in the video. Look, these names here, while they did leave the company before any of this happened, let's be real, I don't know that it matters. Let's say they never left, it still probably would have had this because this is now the modern standard for hiring practices in the gaming industry. I'm not shocked if GTA 6 is going to use consultation companies, whether it be Sweet Baby Inc. or GamerX or Black Girl Gamers. I mean, I'm sure that with a major Western studio, when these major Western studios now believe that the industry norm is to use these consultation companies, yeah, I'm sure we're going to see that with GTA 6 as well. Just like Activision Blizzard, Rockstar soon implemented DEI training with white employees singled out along the Asians, microaggression, unconscious bias training, wheel of privilege, every buzzword you can think of with the woke mind virus. Certificates were issued to employees who complete the training to acknowledge their white privilege and unconscious bias. Yes, like Blizzard, as I've reported before. This is all bad. This is terrible. This is all awful shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't want this video to come off like I'm defending it. I do want this video to really make a point here. The game is going to sell. Why is it going to sell? Because gamers don't have self-control. We are just as responsible for all of this nonsense as these companies that have been pushing everything that we're seeing now, as these companies that have been hiring these consultation, experts, because if it's something very easy to make fun of, if it's a new IP like a Concord or like a Dustborn, by all means, we can absolutely eviscerate those games, destroy them, make sure they don't sell. Even Dragon Age the Veilguard really wasn't a success, if we're being honest. It did not hit the numbers they wanted to hit, but it did better than a lot of us thought it would, which it was pretty touch and go there for a bit. But Dragon Age ain't Grand Theft Auto. No amount of gamers in the world are saying, I'm not going to play GTA 6 because it's woke. I mean, you might have your awesome holdouts. I'm not going to play it. Not because it's woke, because to me, GTA is such since the PS3 and onward. Like, a real GTA is on the PS2, and that's it. I don't play that GTA 4 shit. I don't play that GTA 5 shit. Not going to be playing that GTA 6 shit. Again, not for any sort of wokeness reasons, but because if it ain't on the PS2, it ain't GTA to me. But that being said, yeah, gamers are unequivocally going to eat this up, regardless of how much they hate DEI, regardless if there's going to be no practicing of what you preach when it comes to this game for the vast majority of individuals. And for those of you that stick it out and say, nope, as much as I was looking forward to GTA 6, it's got woke shit in it, I'm not going to buy it, power to you. I appreciate that. Stick to your guns. I think that is awesome. But just know that you are, in fact, the minority, and doing so, it's not going to harm the game in any way, shape, or form. But at least you stuck to your morals, which I can absolutely appreciate. And Demion and Francesco found the course they use. See their video and article for clips. I'm not going to watch that. I won't lie, I really don't care. All key talent acquisition staff are DEI focused. LinkedIn profiles included. Every hire filtered through DEI head of talent acquisition. Huge influx of new employees from Behavior Interactive, Dead by Daylight, etc., who cover the studio with their Wheel of Privilege DEI training video. Consultants related to the training push trans ideology to kids. Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure this is accurate, but again, gamers aren't going to care about this. Gamers aren't going to care if they hired individuals that push trans ideology on kids, because it's GTA, they're going to buy it. Well, it's only one game. They're going to find a way to make an excuse for it and be like, everyone's got their weakness, and you know what? Fair enough. I bought Sonic X Shadows Generations, and that had some changes to it that a lot of people considered to be wokeifying of the Sonic universe. Hey, fair enough. I ain't gonna judge you for your hypocrisy, but we do have to acknowledge the reality here. Talent acquisition staff members include anti-Trump, who wants all Trump supporters to drop dead, pushes for DEI in game, workplace operations managers, a DEI leader, and much more. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a hugely expensive game. Rumors are $2 billion. Yes, I covered the rumors of it being $2 billion when those dropped, again, about a year ago. Whose brand was built on, I think it's supposed to be riding the edge, making fun of everyone, and shirking from nothing. Will it ever be the same? How much will be changed from the original script and vision? We're gonna find out. Again, plenty's going to be changed. This game is not going to be the same. This is not going to be, your father's GTA or your GTA. I think V puts it best. This is literally a brand too big to fail that will sell based on the previous title. Unless it's Concord level cringe, people will buy it. I mean, where's the lie? Where's the lie? I don't even see the point in Grum's reporting on GTA 6 and its level of, wokeness, because that's the industry standard now, and it should be expected. And because gamers don't do their due diligence and get these games to fail, then yeah, obviously we're gonna see this. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks out there that are making these sorts of videos, people like Hypnotic, Smash AT, look, that's awesome. I'm all for it. I make the same sorts of videos. I think that you're doing great work in that. But it can only go so far. You sort of do reach this maximum entropy before you're just speaking to your base. Are you really getting anyone new that didn't know about the woke stuff prior to this? Or are you just getting more already anti-woke individuals who just didn't know about your channel? I mean, that's what's happening to me. How often do you convert individuals that were woke before that weren't now? Now, when it does happen, which it does now and again, that's awesome. And I think that's a dub that should be celebrated. But I mean, I think ever since we saw the, Donald Trump win with the popular vote, yeah, we're starting to see things swing back in the, what I would consider the correct direction, a more, median direction. But it's going to take gaming a long time to really catch up to that because of how long the game development cycles are. And with this game being as both expansive and expensive as it is, you are not going to find what you're looking for in GTA 6. I don't even see a reason to talk about it as if it's a question. It is best to just kick back now, acknowledge that GTA 6 is going to be woke, decide whether or not you think that, hey, it's GTA 6, I don't care, I'm going to buy it anyway, or decide whether or not or decide that you're not going to buy it because you're against that stuff. And either way, just do what you're going to do. I got no beef if you buy it. I ain't gonna, but again, not for any sort of culture war reasons. I just don't like modern Grand Theft Auto. I'm actually more curious how tough your rig is going to need to be to run this game, because that's a lot of development time. That's a lot of money being spent on the project. Optimization in games lately hasn't exactly been amazing when it comes to the PC, especially on release date. But as far as wokeness goes, yeah, get woke, go broke isn't going to even be a factor here. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news nearly every day. Not always about the gaming industry, but also anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles we go over on a day-to-day basis, choose the videos we react to when we do our reaction streams, and of course get involved with over 140 other vital idols. We are a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait to grow even further, because we do care about diversity, but only one kind of diversity of thought. If that's interesting to you, join the Discord, hit subscribe, and until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.